Hi Aquas, my name is Tawana. Welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a reading for you, and this can resonate with you if you have an Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placement. I am filming this on the 25th. I think today's the 25th. Yes, but this is valid for whenever you come to it. So let's jump in. Oh, I'm using the Sacred Destiny Oracle, the Rider-Waite Tarot, and I'll be using the Angel Answers Oracle for advice. So let's start. So Aquarius, today I think you're coming up as this Queen of Wands star energy. This is your card. The star card is the Aquarius card, and it's clarified by the Queen of Wands. You don't have to be a woman, by the way, to identify as the Queen of Wands. This could just be you in your feminine energy. This may also not be you. This may be someone around you whose energy is in yours right now, who I'm picking up on in this reading. So for my sanity, I will read this as you. You're coming up as, I feel like you're in a space of, like this card says, purification, healing. It feels like getting rid of the bad stuff, welcoming the good stuff, figuring out what's the good stuff and what's the bad stuff, because sometimes that can be confusing. It's also a very vulnerable place to be. And something that just came to mind too is I feel like some of you are working on healing your beliefs in people, in relationships, in yourself. But it's this very guided energy of pouring into you. And I feel like that is what's giving you this confidence. It's almost like you're shining, but you're shining completely from self. And we also have the King of Wands and the Empress, who's coming up as another person in the spread. Now this is a masculine energy, and it's clarified by the Empress, which is making me think of these two as a duo, as an item. I feel like this King of Wands has their eyes dead set on whoever this Empress is. And maybe this is you. Maybe the Empress and the Queen of Wands is the same person. But we have this going on. Whoever these two are, I feel like they're involved in some form of commitment. Or maybe that is where their relationship is headed. It does feel like these two are sitting in a wish fulfillment, meaning they're both probably very happy with whatever relationship dynamic that they are having established between them. We also have the Six of Wands, which is the in front of the public card, the others can see me card. Others are celebrating this card. So I don't know if maybe these two are in a marriage, or are getting married, or are just committing to each other, and maybe these are like family and friends being happy. But it almost feels like there's another party looking into this situation that can cause a kerfluffle. There's this energy, a Knight of Cups, Seven of Cups, Judgment. And this energy, I feel like it's almost like they're looking into the situation. And wanting to express a truth. It's almost like these two are getting married, and at the very moment that these two are getting married, here comes this one. And I'm just using it as an example. Wow, tongue twisted. Yeah, I'm just using this as an example. You know, the moment where two people are about to get married, and then the pastor or the person officiating the wedding says, if anybody has anything to say or what objects to this wedding, please say so. It's like this person is popping up, I have something to say. Now, remember, that's just an example. These two don't have to be in a marriage. It could just be a commitment, and it could be a commitment of many kinds. They're committing in a business venture. They're committing to some kind of project or something. But there is this sweetness to whatever these two have going on. The Empress and the King of Wands. And there is another here looking into, it almost feels like whoever these two people are, they're in the public eye in some way or have some kind of spectacle on them. I don't know if they're being celebrated or they're just two people who are in the public eye, but that's how this feels. It's like everybody who has access to them, though, are not wishing them well. There's some people who may want what is happening between these two. But there's this one person in particular who I feel like is coming around. And the Judgment card is here too. So it feels like maybe this person has come around before. And this is like another attempt at doing so. I feel like the Justice card is here. So I feel like there's some past history that's established between this Knight of Cups and either one of these two people. And they have something to say. It's like they have something that they feel like they need to get off their chest. They feel like they need to offer as some form of making something right. It's like at the very moment that these two are in their Nine of Cups, this one is coming. Like, I have to make it right. I have to get whatever I have to get off my chest. And whatever is on this person's chest feels like a new opportunity of maybe wanting to, like, the Two of Cups is here, which is my card of unity, coming together in friendship or in relationship to another person, any kind of relationship. It's almost like this one is presenting a new opportunity to be united with, I think it's the feminine energy in this duo. Because Aquarius, here you are. I feel like the Empress is also the Queen of Wands. Here you are in your energy of healing and happiness and pouring into yourself and confidence, which I feel like you have gotten yourself to be honest. It feels completely self-generated, self-managed, whatever confidence or happiness or glow you have. But here comes this person offering an opportunity. I don't know why at this particular timing, but here they come. And so it's almost like you in the Queen of Wands energy, which is more fiery and more passionate and very direct. I feel like the Queen of Wands has sass, and I feel like that's what this person is bringing out of you, sass. It's almost like you're being disturbed from this. You're in your star moment and you're being disturbed by whoever this Knight of Cups is, coming to tell you about whatever they're coming to tell you about, or whatever opportunity that they're coming to offer you. And so you're changing your mode of being from the Empress to meet this one, because I don't feel like whatever they're saying is something that you are wanting to receive right now, no matter how good it looks on the surface. I also feel like there's maybe you know of this person. Maybe this person has been in your past, because the Karma card is here, the Justice card is here, of making something right. So it's making me feel like there is history between the both of you. But yeah, here you are, and I feel like it's completely ruining your moment, completely ruining your Nine of Cups happy moment, and probably taking you a little bit off guard as well, because it feels like it took some time for this person to come and say something to you. It's almost like you're saying now is the time that you choose to come in and say this. That's the energy that I'm getting from the Star Queen of Wands. Like, now is when you choose to come and say this to me. So it's catching you off guard, and I feel like you're very defensive because of that. Remember, sass. So I want to back up to the Oracle cards that we pulled. You're in this moment of fulfillment which I feel like is from whatever this is, whatever the King of Wands, the Empress, the Nine of Cups, and the Six of Wands is. I feel like it's your fulfillment. And we also have the purification and the simplicity, which I feel like is emphasizing that the point of this reading, Aquarius, is that maybe you have some loose ends to tie up. Maybe you have some further purifying, because I feel like you are already purifying yourself, purifying your energy. I feel like all of this healing that you've done or are doing is great, but I feel like there's still some stuff for you to clear out, and maybe it's stuff that has nothing to do with you. Maybe you've worked on as much as you can work on with yourself, but I feel like there are ties that you have to others, and the point of this reading is like those things are what's left to purify and simplify, so that you can fully rest in whatever fulfillment that you have achieved for yourself, whether that is a relationship or it's a business project or it's a whatever kind of collaboration you're in with another person. I feel like there are still loose ends to tie up. And it's almost like the openness card is here, which also came out for Capricorn. And this card has been talking to me about timing and things happening right at the full moon, because we've had so much moon activity recently. And between the eclipse and then the full moon in Scorpio that just happened, I think on the 23rd, I feel like lots of things that were hidden like are now reaching a high point of being revealed and being completed. So maybe this is happening around the full moon, which would be this time. I'm filming this on the 25th, so this is probably currently is happening or about to happen. This is something that we have the courage card too, and I don't feel like whoever this is someone who you would like to confront. But I feel like the point of the reading is Spirit is saying, Aqua, have the courage to close this so that you can, or to do whatever you need to do to address this situation, so that you can fully rest in your fulfilling moment, so that this does not come back around in the future, and you can really be in your moment, completely in your moment. So here you are coming up as defensive, and I feel like your immediate reaction is to be like, no, shoot, I don't want to talk to you, go away. But maybe the openness card is saying, maybe have a conversation with whoever this is to finally put whatever this is to rest, because I feel like you have other things to direct your attention to, and other things that are more meaningful, and other things that are more fulfilling to you at this time. So here you are closing the reading with the Three of Wands and the Nine of Wands. And this I feel like is the you that is ending this situation by being defensive and not necessarily being open to communicating. It's almost like you're leaving the window open for this to reoccur in the future, for this person to come back in the future, because whoever this is doesn't feel like they're giving up so easily to me. So you being defensive is understandable. You not wanting to deal with this is understandable. But I feel like the answer is actually to deal with this, so you can finally have the situation be at rest. Because this is almost like you leaving the situation open-ended, which I feel like it leaves room for this to reoccur again in the future. So it's like the point is like, Aquarius, have the courage that you need to say what you need to say, so that you can simplify your life and rest into whatever satisfaction and fulfillment that you've created. Like fully immerse yourself in the moment, and to fully be immersed in this fulfilling moment, it would be helpful, because you really don't need to do anything. It would be helpful for you to simplify your other relationship dynamics, so that they don't interfere with this Nine of Cups moment. All right, so Aquas, I'm going to leave you here. I hope this was... Actually, I didn't pull the advice cards. So let me get some advice from the angels. Spirits, angels, and guides, what's the advice for Aquarius? I'm so sorry. What's the advice for Aquarius, angels? Advice for Aquarius. All right, we got 4. First card we have is no. Second card we have is romance. So this is definitely going to be a romance reading for a lot of you. Doesn't have to be though. Sometimes romance to me in this deck is like a platonic romance, like friendships. So it's up to you. Then we have not the right time, and then it's up to you, which literally is basically this entire reading. It's like the timing of this person is so interesting. They chose this time. Out of all the times that they could have chosen, they chose this time to approach you, which I feel like is a disturbance to you and whatever moment you are experiencing in life right now. So Aquarius, I'm going to leave you here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.